Billy's seen it all in his years with the band. Since the plane crash, he's dealt with alcoholism and drugs. It's been a tough road for Skynyrd. I can't think of a band that's had more tragedy, had to face more adversity. What's been the toughest part, you think?
Well, I guess the toughest part was overcoming the tragedy itself.
The plane crash.
The plane crash, October 20th, 1977, 6:48 p.m. I was just so bitter. I blamed God, I blamed everything, I blamed everybody, and that was my reason to get drunk and stay on drugs all the time. And overcoming that was absolutely the hardest thing that's ever been a challenge to me in my entire life. About whatever it is, true story. I burned mine, by the way.
You burned it?
Yeah. Talk about burning bridges. It's just, I recanted on something I said about the airplane crash, and I want to go into it at a meeting, and I apologized for it also. And it still got in the book that I was a liar and I was crazy. And
Artimus said that stuff.
Yeah, and he didn't know what airplane crash I was in, but it certainly wasn't the same one he was in.
Well, so you would not want to see Artimus back in the band?
Not now, I wouldn't. No. And by the way, before this book came out, we were talking about the possibility of bringing him back in the band.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. We talked about it with Judy, and we were Gary and I both. I'm not putting this on Gary. I'm putting this on myself too. That we were just having a hard time with it, but we're also thinking, the possibility could be there, if we could just get along, and to make us all get along better as brothers and sisters once again. That was a possibility, and then this happened, and then that's history.
And that's the end of that.
That's it. That's the end of that. And that's the end of that conversation, too.
He wasn't really playing very well. He couldn't remember the tunes, and he'd make mistakes or keep going and stop. So
why?
He just wasn't playing good. He can't play that well.
Was he never that good, or did he get worse? Or
he got worse, and the crash, I think the motorcycle crash hurt his leg. And Artimus kind of went berserk on stage once in Canada. He got drunk and threw his drums all over and almost hit Dale and hit me with some stuff. So everybody wanted to fire him and get rid of him. So we did. My own opinion, for real now, after all he said, he didn't save our lives. The plane crashed, and he was so freaked out and looking at us all sitting there suffering and dying and burning. He ran away, I mean, people were coming to get us. They saw it go down. He didn't run off and get the people to come save us. That's his story.
The fans love Artimus. The fact that maybe he doesn't get along with the band or that he doesn't play to their expectations, to me that's not important, but I don't go on stage with them every night. You can't burn your bridges and then expect people to, to want you to come back.